it's Chloe and we're back with another video. You guys, so I was on the internet and I came across The Bald and Beautiful. I love their channel. I love their reviews. Okay, Miss Kevin on stage, you know, all the good stuff or whatever, right? And they had Dr. Viviana. And I appreciate the interview and I think they did a great job. The energy, the chemistry was good. But there were a few questions that I felt we needed to know, like we needed to be asked so we can get the answers that we really wanted, okay? So let's just start off with, like, you know, how the conversation went. We're trying to figure out why did they pick Chris, okay? She says that he was a front runner. She says that he was smart, funny, nice, charming, and nothing about him seemed arrogant at the time, okay? Because Dr. Viviana explained that she can smell arrogance from miles and miles away. So I'm like, the lie detest determined that was a lie, okay? Because you didn't see that in that man, okay? Y'all, no one noticed that in that man. You, Dr. Viviana, production, Pastor Cal, no one got that vibe from him and you can smell it miles and miles away, okay? Cool, if you say so. She did say that she feels like Chris got over on her, okay? He got over on her, he got over on the production, he got over on casting, he got over on everybody. And I'm just like, I don't see how he managed to do that, you guys. You said that you guys vetted him the best way possible. You learn about their past relationships. You know, you get a feel for their environment, their friends, and all these other things. And they do all this extensive, you know, vetting and research. And you mean to tell me that nothing about this man's past came up? How is it that YouTubers and Facebook investigators and Reddit people could come up and find this whole man's life? I mean, down from the day he was born to who he was born to, what hospital he was at, what business he's owned, what church he went to, his father's name, his mother's maiden name, to like with the address of the subway, the ex-fiance, the alleged sister, cousin, the one that's supposed to be having the baby. We found out all of this stuff from one episode. We found out that Chris was having a baby on the way and everyone managed to find all this information out, but y'all couldn't. A whole team of people who do this professionally couldn't. Oh, and I'm supposed to believe that. We supposed to believe that? We look stupid? Oh, okay, if you say so. All right. I do agree that on paper, they were perfectly matched, okay? She said, like, spiritually, they were perfectly matched, okay? Their freakiness, they were perfectly matched. He wanted someone shapely. She was shapely. Everything about them screamed perfectly matched. They both, you know, after their money, power couple vibes. I get all of that, right? So the experimental part is if they're going to be attracted to each other, which is completely understandable. But I feel like she, when they asked her about Pastor Cal having concerns that he wouldn't be attracted to her, I wanted to know, what do we think that meant? Do we think that he wouldn't be attracted to her because of the color of her skin is darker? Okay, does this have anything to do with colorism? Like, I have questions, okay? Like, y'all didn't, how do you feel about him having a baby on the way, Dr. Viviana? How did you feel about him being engaged before he got on the show? Because obviously y'all didn't think that was a big deal, him being engaged before he got on the show, because if y'all did y'all homework, y'all should have known that he was engaged 3 months prior. Right? So I just want to know, what is this vetting process? How deep do we really get? She also lets us know that the experts did jump in and try to save Paige, okay? Just because we don't see or hear about them, they are there, okay? They are doing what they're supposed to do. But they can't make Paige leave the relationship if Paige wants to stay in a relationship. And I can understand that. I can get that part, right? And I feel like Paige wanted this so bad that she was willing to endure whatever was given to her so that she can just say she was married. She was willing to be the ride or die parent. Okay, she was willing to do stick it out through thick and thin, and I mean through thick. Okay, really thick. She was willing to stick it out. But my thing is, I just be sitting there wondering, like, I know they can't tell her that she needs to back out, but what did this advice sound like? Did this advice sound like maybe you should try to see if y'all can make it work, or did this advice sound like, Paige, you really need to let this go? What did that advice that y'all was giving her sound like? Because at this point, I feel like even though Pastor Cal said that he's not telling them to fight for this marriage, he also tried to convince Chris that Paige was the woman for him, okay? That he shouldn't even be thinking about the ex because he left her for a reason. So I'm a little confused on what this advice could have possibly been, okay? She talked about how Virginia and Eric were paired up, and I really think Virginia and Eric is a good match, okay? He wanted someone that was going to bring out the fun in him, and, you know, maybe she needs someone that was going to help her calm her down. A good, even balance. They didn't know that she was going to be, you know, an alcoholic and be out here wilding like that, and that's understandable. I get it. Y'all only know what these people tell you, but after a while, it's supposed to be a whole team. Casting. You got to get through casting first, then production, then you got to go through the matchmaking and all this other stuff. And y'all mean to tell me that y'all really thought that these people were good for each other? I still, for the life of me, can't figure out why Jacob and Haley was matched. If anyone knows, please let me know, because they don't seem to have absolutely nothing in common. Question number 1, does production, cast, experts feel like maybe he didn't like Paige because of her skin complexion? Could that have been part of it? Okay. Question number 2, did you guys really know about the engagement prior and just chose to overlook it? Or did you really just not know? Okay. Question number 3, why wasn't he actually eliminated when we found out that he had a baby on the way? Because obviously we pick these people who are not supposed to have children for a reason. So why wasn't he eliminated when we found out that he had a baby on the way and we was going to give Paige a second chance for the next episode? Okay. I just feel like at this point, you guys just need to own up to the fact that y'all didn't vet these people the way you claim you did. You just didn't. I know we can't control what that person does when the cameras come on and how they start acting and stuff like that. But I really feel like some of this could definitely been avoided, okay? His character is too loud, okay? It's too present. It's too known across the screen for y'all to not have picked up on anything, okay? You mean he managed to scam and fool everybody? Everybody. I don't know. I'm not buying it. Something in the Kool-Aid ain't sweet. Okay? Is that the saying? I think that's the saying. But y'all let me know what questions we thought we should have asked. I really enjoyed the interview. I just wish one day I've had the opportunity to ask some of these questions that I really need answers to, because we need to know. We definitely need to know. I don't know why Chris was selected. I don't know why he was allowed to continue to go through with this process. Once we realize how much of a narcissist, once we realize how much of a manipulator he is, how did we allow him to continue this process and allow Paige to continue to go through this when we're supposed to be experts and we're supposed to be helping these participants, not encouraging the foolishness? I don't know, y'all, but that's all I got. I'll be back later with another video. Don't forget to like this video, press that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave me a comment, let me know what questions you guys should have asked, and I'll be back. Peace.